Hello and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about, you guessed it, rumours. There's always rumours on this channel. Am I rumour rack from now on? So today we're going to be talking about book rumours, and we're also going to be talking about model rumours as well towards the end of this year and also going into next year. There's a lot of spicy stuff in this video, so if you like hot food, this is going to be a treat for you. But before we jump into all that stuff, I just want to say right at the start now, these are just rumors. They're not confirmed, they're not facts or anything like that. The only way we know that these may turn out to be real, if Games Workshop, of course, posts it over on their website, and then we know it was real. So please don't go away from this video thinking that everything I'm going to be talking about is actually happening. It's just rumors, whispers of the warp, as I like to say. Right, let's jump in and let's get talking. So we've discussed this to death, right? 10th edition is coming out next year. I know what you're going to be posting in the comment section. Oh, Valrak, 10th edition already, 9th edition, I haven't had my Imperial Card Codex, yada, 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 all that type of stuff. Don't worry, the Imperial Guard Codex, well, the Imperial Guard Codex is going to be in the box set in November, and then the official release apparently is going to be in January. But the 10th edition is supposed to be towards the end of next year, so think of like September, August, October-ish, something like that, towards the end of next year. So you're going to have a bit of playing time with your Imperial Guard Codex, then maybe it's going to be made redundant. Again, we don't really know because I haven't been looking at any of the rules rumors or anything like that. Actually, I've got no rules rumors or anything at this moment in time. Actually, that's a lie. I do. Apparently, 10th edition is going to reset everything, but again, that is just a rumor. Anyway, enough of 10th edition talk. Let's talk books, because let's face it, that's what we love, right? Apparently, that's why Games Workshop makes so many of them. It's books. Books after books after bloody books. And we're going to start to see a new series now, which is basically going to link 9th edition with 10th edition. And apparently, this is going to be starting towards the end of this year. Think of this like the Psychic Awakening, but a different storyline. I don't know what it's going to be. Apparently, though, the first book is going to feature Abaddon and be about Abaddon. I have no idea what they can do with Abaddon or what they could do with his story. I think Abaddon's been very, very lackluster during 9th edition and some of the narrative arcs that we've had during this edition, like some of like the war zones we've had. It just felt like it just felt like he's been like a bit of a background character. Like he hasn't really been involved that much. He's been sending his warlords out, and Abaddon is the big bad guy. Like Gilliman, on the other hand, he's been out. He's been leading the Indomitus Crusade, and Abaddon has kind of been hiding. For me, I'm hoping that these books are filled with narrative stuff, because that's where I get all my fun out of it. But as I just mentioned a second ago, it's basically just going to be a mirror version of the Psychic Awakening. It's going to be a different story and rules inside them aimed at certain factions. I bet my bottom dollar, if these books turn out to be true, then all the rumors that we've been hearing about the SM2 Codex, Space Marine 2.0, with like, a new Imperial Fist, new Salamanders, new Raven Guard, Ultramarine supplements, I think they're going to be put inside of these books, because that way, the Space Marine players will go out and buy them. I probably won't buy them anymore for the rules. I'll buy them for the lore, but not the rules themselves. Now, when it comes to these books, as I mentioned, they're going to be bridging 9th edition to 10th edition, apparently, and the really, really big talking point about these books is apparently the last book in this series is going to be the return of Lion L. Johnson. Apparently, the Lion is not launching with 10th edition, he's going to be launching at the back end of 9th edition, just like what we got with Magnus in 7th edition, and then we went over to 8th edition and we got Gilliman's return. That is the rumor that's going round at this moment in time. If that happens, then I think that could be a great way to end this edition with another Loyalist Primarch coming back, and it really gets us all hyped then to see what's going to be going on furthermore with 10th edition. Again, the rules are a different thing. Narrative-wise, it will probably get me a little bit hyped. Now, I promised you a spicy time in this video, and this is where it gets very, very spicy. Again, I just want to make everyone aware, in case you've skipped to this part of the video, these are just rumors. Please take everything I'm about to say with heinous amounts of salt. Bring your spades, your buckets, your wheelbarrows. all the salt you can possibly bring to this, because this seems too good to be true. So going on to the back end of 9th edition, which again is going to be towards the end of next year, there's going to be a bunch of big HQ character models coming out. One, as I've just mentioned, is apparently going to be the Lion. Another one is going to be Azrael, which kind of makes sense if they do like maybe like a something Dark Angelish towards the end. Azrael and the Lion, you know, father and son, bro fisting, purging, everything like that. I'm sure a lot of Dark Angel players will be happy with that. Another, if you're talking about Xenos factions, is Farsight. Apparently, that's getting another model. I call it that because it's a Xenos, it's a Tau, it's a vile thing. We should purge it all. So Farsight apparently is supposed to be getting a brand new model. But the big thing for me, the absolute massive, humongous elephant in the room with wings attached to it, is Dante. Apparently Dante is supposed to be getting a brand new model towards the end of 9th edition. Now, can I just say, if this does turn out to be true, this is probably going to be the biggest thing. Probably, well, I won't say biggest thing. Of course, the Lion and his model, if that turns out to be true, will be huge. But in terms of a Space Marine model, how long have we all wanted Dante to actually get a model? And apparently, the pose of Dante is supposed to be straight out of Guy Haley's Dante book. I'll put it on the screen here now and stuff like that, where he's got a jetpack on, he's got like his axe out and stuff like that. I think it's a really, really cool pose, and of course he's on a rock, so it actually does make sense if it actually turns out to be that. There's also one more thing, and I think this may be a bit of confusion with something else, but apparently there's supposed to be a new Demon Prince character that's coming out. Now, I'm not too sure if that's getting muddled or muddied with the upcoming Demon Prince that we already know that's coming out. Apparently it's going to be in the Slaves of Darkness box set, which is supposed to be coming. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if the rumors are confusing themselves there. But maybe we're going to be getting 2 Demon Prince characters towards, or should I say, during this edition. I think I'm just going to leave the video there now, because there's a lot more to talk about, but the rest of the stuff is Horus Heresy related, and I think I'm going to do a separate video to that. Again, I spoke about this on my streams. Apparently November is going to be absolutely jam-packed with Horus Heresy. There's talk of Course Wayne and stuff coming. I know we keep going round that roundabout, but like I said, I'll leave that for another video and we can talk about that another day. I would love to get your thoughts and feedback on some of the stuff that we've talked about today. If this book series does turn out to be true, are you happy with that? Are you fed up with the books? I'm fed up with books. Again, I love the lore inside the books if it's really good lore, but in terms of more rules and different books and stuff, it's just getting absolutely exhausting for me. But the rumors about Dante, Azrael, Farsight and stuff like that, potential really, really big models which do need the love. Azrael and Dante definitely need the love in terms of models, and I'm actually surprised that Games Workshop hasn't done it already, to be fair with you. So if they do turn out to be right, I am going to absolutely lose my balls, my face, my balls, everything. I don't know what I'm saying. Right, enough talking from me. I'm losing myself. See you in a bit. Have a great day. See you now, and bye-bye. Bye.